Alright, so let's get into it, right? We start off this game with me woofing the clip, but still getting an assist because I did 128 damage or whatever amount, you know? And so we move on to the next one, and I see this team fighting a different one, and I'm like, oh, let's start this one. And we're in a good position because we're pinching them, so we push, and this fool jumps towards me and get clipped. That's a squall, right? So we end up trying to chase one of these guys, and we found one hiding behind a rock, but he was moving too much, so he gave away his position. And his team shot at us, and at this point we already feeling good at the squad wiping 2 squads, right? So we ate their ass. I see one up top, so I take the zip line trying to cover my teammates, and this fool ended up jumping down. So guess what I do? I follow right behind them, but I was a little bit too late, and they end up getting a knock on our teammate, but I finished them off in time. So we get that res, and we rotate back to where it all started, right? And this fucking bloodhound's in my way, so I put a fence just in case he want to try something. I throw a thermite to break the door down, and at this point my team's on the other side of this door with him. So if he moves, I open it, I get some shots on him, I get shot, so I push in. Now, one of my teammates are already down. I needed that motherfucking octane to get up out of there, but he didn't, and my shots were not hitting. Like I'm saying, this game was just not good for me. Like, my aim was off. I should have changed my sensitivity at this point in time because I was already tired, so I didn't do that, and now I feel like garbage. So I end up panicking, and from here it's nothing but panic. Like, my man's is in a state of anxiety, okay? So I try to block this off and get the res, but they move a little bit, so the motherfuckers got the door open and shot him. But I got the banner, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do because there's so many teams around, and so I'm like, let me get mid height, you know? I'm not all the way up, and I'm not already down, I got some cover, and I feel like I'm in a good position. So I start fighting this Pathy and barely got that kill off. I'm telling you, my aim was atrocious. And I still somehow got 6 kills, and I seen that team shooting at me, so I ducked and dodged while I got that bat off. And I'm like, I'm determined to get my teammates banner. And it just happens that the lifeline's right there, so I try to block her off a little bit, grab that shit, and put one more in front of this door and try to get up out of there. I managed to pull that off somehow. And you can hear my teammates talking about, just keep going, you good. You just better. But you know, shit happens. So, I tried to pull it off. I pulled it off, and I'm like, alright, I'm not finna try to run through all these people by myself. I'm like, this is the closest one. It's dangerous. There's multiple teams over here. But I truly don't care at this point. I'm like, I'm not finna play fucking a survivor simulator by myself. I'm gonna bring my teammates back, and we're gonna try to make something pop off, because we was already doing that. We had good chemistry, so let's try to pull it off. So, I pop that Medi, make my way over here, and I get shot in the face. But I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to be deterred by that. I'm going to pull this off. And sure enough, I get the res. Now my squad back. Me and my squad versus the world. Let's do it. This motherfucking Rampart pulled out her ult, but couldn't find me. Ended up finding me behind that bin, right? Destroyed my shit. So I pop it back. My teammates are still dropping out of the air. It's taking so long though. Like it felt like it took forever for this to happen. And they finally dropped down, but at that point somebody already killed that motherfucker or dropped him, so we just finished him. And this part right here, I was so disappointed in myself rewatching this. I'm like, I could have just stayed in the storm and just held up and stopped panicking, but like I was saying, I was panicking since the beginning of the downfall when my teammates went down. And so, it's GG's. We placed 4th, and let's look at our summary. We had 15 total squad kills. Like, it wasn't bad. We had an assist for almost every kill, right? It's doing pretty good. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and take care.